Tonight we're talking about Halloween safety tips for trick-or-treating. If your child has a costume that comes with a prop, you're going to want to be very certain that there aren't any objects on that prop that can hurt your child. No sharp or pointed tips, nothing that sticks out that can hurt anybody if it's swung around. This is actually a pitchfork that I used a few years ago, and I pulled it down from the attic last week, and it looks like it's perfectly safe. It's soft plastic, or so it would seem. But on closer inspection, I realized that these tips are actually very hard and very pointed and sharp and could actually really hurt somebody. If I fell on this, I would get hurt. And if a child started messing around with one of their friends, it could actually hurt their friends. So again, make sure any sort of prop that, even if it's plastic, make sure that the corners are rounded and in fact as soft as they would appear. Now, if you have an older child or even a younger child who has a toy gun as part of their props, you're going to want to be sure that you get one with an orange plug. Most toy guns come with it. And if you can't find one, then it's not worth sending your child out onto the street with a gun that could be at all confused with a real weapon. It's also really important that you instruct your child never to point a weapon at anyone, not even when they're joking around, not at younger children or their friends, or especially a police officer. Those guns are to remain down and in their holsters at all times. Also, if your child happens to take a martial arts class and has any sort of access to weapons, make sure that you instill a no real weapons rule on Halloween night. Those are not to be taken out onto the street. They are dangerous, they are hazardous, and somebody could get hurt. So these are just some tips to remember to keep your family safe on Halloween.